What's up, I Like Scary? We are back. I hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm having an awesome day. It feels great to be a horror fan. So you guys, we're going to talk about some Halloween ends news and some leaks, some potential, like, you know, behind the scenes leaks we got. But I don't think that they're too spoilery, but they are if you kind of, you know, put a lot of stuff together. So if you don't want to be spoiled at all, you don't want to thought of anything that's going to happen in the movie, I'm going to give you 5 seconds to, you know, leave. So we should be good now. So you all, we've been, you know, covering, you know, Halloween and speculation and everything like that, and we got some behind the scenes footage of Halloween ends, which is crazy because the movie's not out, and whoever did this is wild. It's like, it's not, to me, I've seen it, it's nothing that's too, it kind of just confirms theories in a way, if that makes sense. It confirms theories and speculation out there, especially some of my theories. I'm just mind blown right now, but we're going to dive into it and talk about everything we've seen with all of this, you know, these pictures that I got out of the behind the scenes footage. So the first one we get like Laurie with this brown jacket, and she's like, I hate being right. You know, I hate being right. She's talking to Cal Richards, Lindsay. She's like, I hate being right, you know. And this can go any way. It can be her saying she's hate being right about Michael coming back and, you know, he took Karen out. Or it can just be something with Corey. It can be a lot of things. But we see, you know, Cal Richards looking at her, she's talking to her. And me looking at her, this kind of looks like this is her kind of progressing to embrace life. This probably is between those 4 years. And she's talking about, like, you know, I hate being right. Michael came back and I was preparing and this is what happened. So that's what I think with that. And to go on to the next picture, we got a picture of Laurie standing outside of a house, and it was weird, like, you know, we get Corey Cunningham creeping up on her, which is crazy, and he has this mark on his face, which I've been seeing a lot with my speculation theories. I always make it a point to look at that because, you know, I told you guys, I think, you know, that Corey's going to get bullied into being a shape. He's going to have bullies chasing him and stuff like that because he's accused of, you know, murdering someone. He's babysitting, so he has that mark under his eye. So this either happens before, maybe he gets his ass, because he could play in a lot of theories. Maybe he just has this, you know, this bruise because he got his ass kicked before he even got in the sewers, or this can be, you know, after, you know, everything. He's being a copycat, but he's kind of playing both roles. This can be after he obtained Michael's mask or something like that. And as you look on his hand, he has it gauzed and wrapped, so he obviously has got injured for sure. So yeah, this was crazy. He just creeps up on her and everything. So that's a wild scene. It looks like it's going to be. We got another scene of Laurie, our final girl, with that sky blue shirt and those jeans, and she's standing out. It looks like she had a crazy battle. If you look at her hand, she has blood on them. She has a couple of marks and everything. And if you look, she has she has some marks on her face. Now pay attention to those marks on her face, because we got another picture we're going to kind of get through with this. So it looks like Laurie's standing outside of everything. People have on the hill, you know, Haddonfield Memorial Hospital jackets, which I think is cool. And to kind of progress over, we get another picture in that same spot. But we get Hawkins with a suit on. You know what this tells me, you guys? I've been talking about this in previous videos. I really do think that Hawkins got a promotion. He's like, you know, probably took Sheriff Barker's, you know, spot. Because, you know, we've seen Sheriff Barker, he just wasn't doing his job with kills in that hospital. Maybe he just left Haddonfield, you know. You know, he's like, what we're going to do? Cancel trick-or-treating and stuff like that. So I really think he left. And I think, you know, Hawkins has taken his spot. And, you know, and he got a promotion, as we see with the suit. And he's talking to Laurie. Hopefully, there's been a lot of speculation on saying, you know, maybe him and Laurie finally decide, like, what are we waiting for? Let's you know, knock it off. And him and Laurie are talking now. So now we get this picture right here of Laurie. We get this scene with Laurie, and she's like, it looks like she's stabbing someone, and she's like, man, and she's in a moment, she's feeling this shit. And I want to say this is that scene where we got in a TV spot where she, you know, it's like, if you watch real quick, it's like she's stabbing Michael, but Michael gets back up. So I don't know if this is the end or what, because it's a lot now. I think at this point, Blumhouse, Universal are kind of pulling this shit out. you know, wanting this to come out, because it's confusing at points, because that's what I'm saying, it's not spoilery or not, because it's kind of like you gotta match it up, and it's hard to match it up the way they're shooting it. So, but yeah, this is probably that scene where she's stabbing Michael, and they're having that battle in the kitchen or whatever. We got another, you know, part of that scene right here, and she just looking like it's like it took a lot of energy out of her. Now I love this shot. We got the shape. Possibly, yeah, I'm gonna say this is the shape. Standing outside of the house that was in the POV shot, that's possibly gonna be, you know, where a lot of the movie takes place. It's gonna be Corey, if you guys, you know, it all depends, because at this point, you know, but now that I look at it, definitely looks like James Jude, but who knows. And they're standing outside the house, you know, stalking the house. Maybe this could possibly be the scene like that's going into that POV in the trailer that we got, you know, weeks ago, the official trailer, and you know, this can be that leading up to that, and you know, get the breathe and the POV. But yeah, we one thing I do see from all of this is that we're getting that stalking back. That's 78. That's 78, man, and that's what all that matters. I can't wait to see what happens. I can't wait to see what happens with this next and what goes on with it and everything. So yeah, man, that's an awesome shot, and it's a tracking shot, it looks like. So I can't wait to see what happens with this. Then we got another shot of Michael walking into the house through the door frame, which looks crazy as hell. It's like he's looking for a victim or something. This is right here. This is crazy, man. This is crazy to see Michael. This is his last film, and he's looking real like rotten and stuff like that. It's like he literally just came out of a grave. This is crazy. And we got another shot of him holding a butcher knife, and it's like they're shooting him from the bottom also, and he's walking. It's looking like he's gonna start walking and stuff like that. So if you see the behind the scenes, you see what happens with this afterwards. You know, he starts walking and everything, which is a crazy shot. Then we have another shot, but this time is more focused on the burn side of Michael, and we get to see an awesome shot of the coveralls, how it looks real dirty and, you know, ashy and old. The mask looks very, very dirty and old. This is crazy. And yeah, man, this is probably the craziest Michael ever looked, in my opinion. Now this, I like to scare you guys know I've been talking about this for so long, and it's finally came out that Allison and Corey are, you know, obviously dating. We have a picture from the scene where they're like kissing. He's on a motorcycle, his hand is jacked up, and I think this is going to make Halloween Ends more interesting, knowing that she's dating the potential copycat, and he's going to, you know, go after her grandmother. And I think that's why I told you guys, I think it's going to be something where Laurie comes between Allison and Corey due to his resume, him being accused of, you know, killing someone he's babysitting. And I think Laurie's going to be right. Like, he's going to be obsessed with Michael and everything, but Allison is all he has. But stay tuned and look out for, you know, a video. I'm going to be talking more about the relationship and stuff like that and what I think is going to happen. But yeah, they're obviously dating, which I think is going to be cool. And we might get Corey potentially die. I'm thinking he's going to die by the shape, and she's going to lose 2 lovers, and it's going to tear her apart. That is going to be crazy, man. I love Allison. Annie Matichik is a great character. She's like a young Laurie. We get Kyle Richards at a bar. It looks like, it looks like this could potentially be the beginning after everything that happened with Karen, and they kind of meet up to talk about everything, to, you know, talk about the situation. They have her drinks and everything. But I can be wrong. It can potentially be that. And so follow up with it. We got a picture of Kyle Richards, Lindsay hugging David Gordon Green like they're wrapping up on her scenes or something. And in this scene, it looks like Laurie's very happy. She has her apron on, embracing life. This connects with the scene with them carving the pumpkins and everything. And yeah, that's why I said potentially Kyle Richards is looking like she's not going to have, you know, a lot of time in this. I can just see her leaving Haddonfield. Maybe that sign that we seen Laurie walking down that says leaving Haddonfield city limits, maybe that's connected to Kyle Richards. Maybe she just doesn't want to deal with this, and she just want to be smart and get out of the state, possibly. And then, yeah, we get, you know, David Gordon Green shooting like he's shooting down in the area where the person is running with a flashlight in a TV spot, which is crazy. And then we get, like, a shot of Laurie, like, looking out the door like she hears something, you know, almost like some 78 type vibe. She has the sky blue shirt. She looks out like, you may know, maybe she's looking and she hears something, possibly the shape. And yeah, man, this shot is amazing of Laurie, and it's just crazy. And we get another shot of Laurie, like she's opening the door, like she's recovered from a fight or one of the battles. And it has the colorful windows, as you see. So this is that same, you know, maroon looking house with the white trimming. I don't know if this is the ending. You know, this can just be like her recovering from a battle, I think. You know, she has the scars on her face. This can be her recovering from a battle. Maybe this is when she gets attacked by, you know, Corey. I don't know. But yeah, it looks like she's been through a lot with this. Then we get another picture of Allison and Corey, which is crazy. We get a picture of Allison and Corey, so yeah, they're definitely dating and everything. And we also, thanks to you guys, got, you know, some news about the radio tower and potentially what's behind the radio tower. So we're finally finna figure out what's going on with the radio tower. So from what I'm hearing and everything, it is his name is DJ Willie the Kid, and it kind of connects with Total Film, the Total Film article and everything. And as we seen in the TV spot, Michael is catching someone in a radio tower and he's banging her head up in the radio tower, and they had headphones on and stuff like that. So I've been hearing that this guy has been following the stories, putting on the radio, talking about the myth, the man himself, the boogeyman. Is he real? You know, is he a supernatural? Kind of what we do, you know, speculating and stuff like that. And he's kind of like passing the story on with Haddonfield. It's like, you know, the boogeyman's out there and this, that, and the other. You know, the boogeyman, this is what just happened on, you know, Haddonfield. You know, talking about everything that's going on. And I guess Michael's going to go in there and take him out because he's going to be hearing him. Maybe that'll be cool if we get a scene of Michael just hearing him. And then, you know, I think that radio tower scene is going to be crazy because you got to think how the windows and everything are set up. And, you know, they're like soundproof and stuff, some of them. So that's going to be crazy. I think that's going to be fucking crazy. So that's what I'm hearing what it's going to be with the radio tower and everything, which I think is crazy. But we get another picture of Allison, Lindsay, and Laurie with you know, some paid respect to 78 with them carving the pumpkin. That actually the same pumpkin from 78, not the main pumpkin, but the one she was carving with Tommy Doyle and everything, which I think is very cool. But yeah, it looks like Laurie's been going through a lot with these wounds and everything on her face. From what we've seen, a lot of these theories out here are kind of being cemented. I'm going to kind of talk about more with, like I said, Corey's and Allison's relationship and stuff. But we heard David Gordon Green talk about Michael, you know, being, you know, put away to rot. He's injured, and you know, he's kind of in dormant mode. He's just not, he's not focused on him. He's just like, you know, he's injured. He's just staying out in the sewers and stuff. He doesn't want to interact with nobody, and he's hurt, which is very crazy. I'm gonna do something to touch on that also. So yeah, you guys, we got some behind the scenes footage. I think it was, you know, it's in order for you to kind of figure stuff, you're gonna have to put it together type of thing. But we all knew a lot of this stuff already. But I think that Halloween Ends is gonna be crazy, just off the fact that Allison and Corey are dating and Laurie's in the middle of it, and you know, we're hearing Laurie saying that she's concerned more about Corey than Michael, but you got bigger problems when Michael come in the picture, and it's going to be crazy. And we get, you know, just the fact that Corey's going to be like a copycat, and Michael comes in, and I'm thinking that Michael's going to take him out. And then Laurie, as soon as you know, try to be concerned about Corey, now you got to worry about the boogeyman being in your face again. I just feel that in my heart, just me knowing that Corey and Allison are going to talk, that's showing me that Allison's going to have a huge role in this movie, which I'm so happy about because I am an Andy Matichik fan when it comes to Halloween and everything. So yeah, you guys, comment down below what you all think about the behind the scenes, you know, footage and everything. But unfortunately, this is the end of the video. Don't forget to hit me on my social media, AlexScary on Instagram, AlexScary77 on TikTok, and Brandon on Facebook, and AlexScary on Twitter. And don't forget, you guys, become a member of Patreon, exclusive content and benefits of the channel. And right there where it says subscribe, next to it, click join and become a member of the channel. And yeah, you all, don't forget to check out the official AlexScary merch store. I love you all. Watch some horror movies. Stay scary out there. Peace.